Voldo. The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate.
Oh, great. I gotta face Voldo under this situation.
Battle 1. Fight.
I gotta face 5 people in this situation. Okay. What up, everybody? This is your boy DJ Mixmaster, and welcome back to Soul Calibur 2 to the Weapons Master mode. Last video we started and finished Chapter 8 Medak and unlocked not only the sub-chapter Pollux, but of course the next chapter, Agol. Now as you can see, it says missions 5 out of 6, so it's not technically finished, but in terms of the story, it's finished. We have this dungeon down here, which I cannot select. It can be selected once we do a certain mission and whatnot. But until then, we're going to go ahead and start on this sub-chapter we opened up, or I should say unlocked, Pollux. So let's go ahead and get started. Sub-chapter, Road to Atreus. The location you sought was located to the north of war-torn Merak. Pollux, known for being the birthplace of an ancient hero, had cut off all ties to the outside world a great many years ago. Information about the region was scarce. It was truly a land of mystery. There was good reason you were going through the trouble of heading all the way out to a place like Pollux, for someone had seen a figure resembling Leon heading to the north. The Eternal Palace. Alright. After crossing the Merak River, you entered the land of Pollux. As you walked, you began to wonder where Leon was. Some time had passed since the two of you last met. When dusk approached, you sought shelter from the night in an old ruined temple. Please wake up. Someone woke you up shortly after dawn. Wondering what was going on, you opened your eyes and were startled to see a warrior standing before you. Traveler from the battlefields of Merak, I cannot allow you to drag your petty conflicts into our land. I'm afraid you are going to have to disappear. Prepare yourself. Wow, she could have killed us in our sleep. He or she. I don't know, did it say she? Just a warrior. Still though, she could have killed us in our sleep. That's at least honorable. There wasn't any way out without fighting. You glanced at your surroundings and saw that there were numerous lumps on the ground around you. They were cleverly camouflaged, but it was clear that something was buried there. You'd have to fight carefully.
Versus Talim. Watched over by
Wow, I did say she, and I just that speech, it just sounded like it was Talim. Talim.
Don't worry, Talim. Believe in yourself.
Okay, so I cannot be knocked down. I cannot be knocked down. There we go. Woo!
sword. Give me strength.
Alright. New stage. Castle of the Damned. You found yourself battling in the drifting mist of the Castle of the Damned. You wondered from which direction the next opponent would come. You had met an old woman in the ruined castle. She seemed to have knowledge of the person you sought, and you found yourself following her deeper and deeper into the castle. That had been a mistake. When you'd reached a certain point, the woman dissolved into mist and disappeared. By the time you realized your mistake, it was too late. You fought a never-ending stream of assassins as you searched desperately for an exit. Upon finally reaching the main gate, yet another enemy appeared before you. This one appeared to be a cut above the rest. Moreover, you could feel the presence of others from all around. Suddenly feeling a slight pain in your foot, you glanced down and cursed. A small dart was sticking out. It seemed you had been poisoned.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate.
Oh great, I gotta face Voldo under this situation.
Battle 1, fight!
I gotta face 5 people in this situation, okay. Oh, I hate you so much. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. I don't like you. I hate Voldo with a passion.
Not yet. Versus Voldo. Watched over by the almighty Massacre. Battle 1, fight!
That missed. Oh, no. Freaking, I hate you so much. You need to die. You need to die. You need to die. Die.
I will show you the greatest nightmare.
Okay, Ivy's next.
It's time to die.
Battle 2, fight!
Wow, just off. But finished her off anyway.
Need more souls. Repent. Battle 3, fight! This is it. You win. Yeah, this is it.
I'm through with words.
Battle 4, fight! This is the knockout. This is it. You win. Come unto me.
Now for Assassin.
Final battle, fight!
Oh my god, that is such a lucky grab. Are you kidding me? And so is that. No, I'm not losing after coming this far.
Not yet.
Oh, whoa, that was close. I think he would have been outside of range anyway. Alright, I would have been fine.
You win. Need more souls.
Are you ready?
Battle 4, fight!
No escape.
God, she has dodged everything but just those two.
You win. Yeah, this is it.
Now let's try this again. Oh, you're laughing at me now. You're going to die. A most painful, brutal, freaking death. If you... No, you don't. Oh, no, not again. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Give me strength.
And apparently that was it. If I'm not mistaken, that dungeon is the Hero's Trail, I think, maybe. I don't think I can get to it until we finish and unlock the extra mission for this one, and then it'll lead to that. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and back out and start on Chapter 9, Agol. Chapter 9, Forgotten Grounds. With your final blow, Viral collapsed. His face showed a look of surprise, as if he could not believe that he had actually lost. It was over. You had won. Heh. I see. So you had the spirit sword. To think that feeding on the power made me more vulnerable. I never considered that. Viral slid to the floor and ceased to move. He had the power of Soul Edge within himself. Tristy, the guardian of the gate, barely managed to talk. The gates existed to prevent the cursed sword from getting out. He saw through the way they worked. Using methods unknown, he called the power of the power of the dark sword into himself in order to pass through the gates. The gates deliberately allowed him through because their very purpose was to seal that power inside. So the gates weren't sliced. They magically opened because their goal was to seal Soul Edge away. And since he was essentially Soul Edge, they allowed themselves to open so they can seal them. The power that Viral obtained in the Forbidden Grounds was that of Soul Edge itself. Mizar, Aldebaran, and Merak. Viral had fallen, but with the three gates destroyed, Soul Edge was in an extremely dangerous state, and restoring the barrier would take time. Someone needed to keep watch over Soul Edge until the preparations for the creation of the new barrier was completed. May I ask this of you? As the vanquisher of Viral and the wielder of the spirit sword, you were most appropriate for the task. After some brief thought, you accepted her request. In order to handle the evil sword safely, it was first necessary to complete the purification of the spirit sword. After learning from Tristy about an old man with the power to do so, you set off to find him. You traveled to Agal, the land of exiles. Alright, stage 1, Corridor of the Sky. Agal was a land of exiles and outcasts. Some of them were formerly sentenced criminals, while others were people with special powers cast out of their villages. You proceeded carefully along the mountain path. About halfway up Agal Mountain, you witnessed a mysterious sight. An axe floating in midair, blocking your way. Shocked, you stopped for a moment and stared. The axe responded by letting out a growl. You then heard a voice coming from somewhere. Go forth, my axe. Take everything this fool has. It seemed you had been ambushed by a highwayman. You had to do something about this axe before you could go any further.
Versus Astaroth. The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path. Offer your soul. Exterminate.
The Terra Moon.
Fight.
At least I think that's the name of that weapon. Ah, no!
Souls, come unto me.
Class up. Let's go. New stage. Ancient Amphitheater. Upon seeing you defeat the axe, the man controlling it ran away. You tossed aside the now lifeless weapon and proceeded along the mountain path. After reaching the other side of the mountain, you came upon a small town along the river. You entered the town and began gathering information about the old man that Tristy had spoken of. That guy you're looking for. Yeah, I know him. You heard these words from a man at the local bar. He knew what the old man looked like as well as his profession as a blacksmith. You were excited to have found a lead about the old man so quickly after entering Agal, but things were not going to be quite that easy. The man at the bar requested a fee in exchange for his information. You offered him some money, but the man shook his head. According to him, there would soon be a fighting tournament in town. He wanted you to enter the tournament so that he could win big, betting on someone who was unknown in the area. You accepted his terms and looked into the tournaments. You learned that they linked the combatants together with chains, preventing them from putting much distance between each other. Okay.
Versus Cassandra. A hero desires a sword, and a sword.
What? This should be good for me.
Sword, give me.
This bonus during the matches, you'll see.
Definitely not my type.
Battle 1. Fight. You win. Give me strength.
You saw that bonus go? That's the bonus.
Let's do this.
So in other words, I can make a ton of money here, assuming I can make it through.
This is it. You I will win. Show you the greatest nightmare. You're quite the rude one. Battle 3. Fight.
Oh, come on. Oh, no, come on. I need this. Woo, that was close.
You win. Need more souls.
The only thing is,
I accept your challenge. Final battle. Fight.
God, I was hoping that would work. Woo! Woohoo! Look at all that gold. Alright, stage 3, the Reclusive Palace. As promised, the man gave you the information you needed to find the old man, and you headed to his mansion. There was nothing else for miles around. It was said... Where am I at? Oh, it was said that the old man did not like people and chose to live away from others. You knocked on the door several times, but there was no answer. Seeing no other option, you pushed on the door. It was not locked and creaked open. Who's there? You suddenly heard a voice from behind you. It was the old man. The old man listened to your story without expression, but when you finished, he grumbled to himself. Unbelievable. I'll never live down how that girl turned out. The next day, the old man led you to a room that had obviously not been used for some time. He asked you to show him the spirit sword. So you drew Soul Calibur and presented it to him. I see. The spirit of Soul Edge is indeed present in this sword. But Altair, did you say? They've done quite a good job already. This amount of darkness won't take long to cleanse. As you stood there wondering what would happen next, the old man suddenly shouted, "Get ready for the physical manifestation of the evil energy." As usual, things were never as easy as people made them sound. This will be annoying, and you'll see why.
Have granted you a sword to cut your own path. Massacre. Final battle. Fight.
And it's like, oh, it's just half of them is invisible, see? Yeah, there's literally nothing there. So I can't hit him with oh my god, I forgot. I can do either low attacks or vertical attacks. Huh. Chapter clear. Whew! Antares. Alright, everybody. With that, I believe this is a good place to take a break. Next video, we'll finish off this story with Chapter 10, Antares. Like and comment on the video. Subscribe for more gameplay. And so with that, see ya. Peace.